Hi there! Today I'm going to do a video tutorial for the large cable stitch of the Hunker Down Shawl pattern. Now the large cable is worked across 6 stitches and it's a 2-row pattern repeat. This first stitch that I have in here, this is the half double crochet stitch that is immediately before the cable starts. So as you can see, this is the stitch that half double crochet has been worked into. The next stitch, stitch number 1 of your 6, is just here. So we're going to work across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches. If you pull it sideways like that, then you can see them much more easily. The first row of the cable uses front post double crochet stitches. Now, to make a front post double crochet stitch, instead of working into the top of the stitch as normal, we're going to work around the post part of the stitch, and that's this vertical part just here. Now what we need to do is we need to skip the first 3 posts, so that's 1, 2 and 3, and work front post double crochet stitches around 4, 5 and 6. So we're going to start with this stitch here, which is post number 4. Yarn over, insert your hook around the post like that, yarn over and come back through, and pull it up quite long. That helps your cable sit a bit flatter. Now we yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops on your hook, then yarn over and pull through the second 2 loops. And there's the first stitch made. Now we're going to work front post double crochet stitches around post number 5 and post number 6. So yarn over, insert your hook around the post, yarn over and pull back through, and pull it up nice and long. Yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. And now around post number 6, so yarn over, insert your hook around the post, yarn over back through, pull it up, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. That's the first 3 stitches made. Now we cross over and work the 3 stitches that we skipped right at the beginning. So we're now going to work around posts 1, 2 and 3. So yarn over, and now post number 1 is all the way back here. So insert your hook around the post. At this stage, it sort of folds your crochet up. That's absolutely fine and quite normal. Pull back past the post and pull it up. Then yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. There's the first one. Now at this stage, you'll always find when you're making a cable, if you pull your stitches apart, it straightens them a bit and you can see much more easily where you're going. This one here, this is post number 2, so we've been around post 1, now we're going to work around post 2. Yarn over, insert your hook behind the post, yarn over, pull up, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. And the last stitch we have to work is post number 3, which is just here. Again, if you pull them sideways, you can see this was the last one that you worked into, this is the next one along. Yarn over, insert your hook behind the post, yarn over, come back through, pull it up, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. And that is the first row of your cable complete. Now the pattern asks you to put a half double crochet stitch in to the stitch after the cable. And if you follow all the way across here, you can see this is post number 6 and it's got a stitch around it here. This space up here belongs to post number 6, so this is part of the same stitch just here. So your next stitch to work into is this one just here. And if you can see, there's your first free post and the stitch space is at the top and to the left. So we're just going to pop a half double crochet stitch in there. And that is the first part of the cable. Now we're going to turn around and go back the other way. So I'm going to just chain 1 and put another half double crochet stitch back into this first one here, so that we're ready to work the next part of the cable. Now, for row 2 of the cable, we're going to work back post double crochet stitches, and we're going to take the stitches in the order they are in the row. So if you pull your crochet, you can see there are V's on the top here. 1, 2, 3, and then it comes round the bend a little bit and you've got 4, 5, 6. This is the order that we're going to make the stitches in. It can be a little bit confusing at first to see where your stitches are and when you need to take them off. I always find if you're not sure, find the gap in the middle, just there. And if you stick your finger in it, your first 3 stitches that you're going to work are on the back here. 1, 2, 3. And then the next 3 that you're going to work are on the front just here. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to start with these ones first. Now to do a back post double crochet stitch, you're going to yarn over, and this side here, this is the back of your work. Flip it towards you. You're going to work around this post. So insert your hook around the post, yarn over, come back through, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. Again, this is with the back of your work looking at you. Yarn over. This is the post you've just been round. This is your next post along. Insert your hook around that post, yarn over, come back through, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. And your next one is just here. You can see if you pull it, the one that's wiggling, that's the one that you've just worked around. So this is your next one. Yarn over, around that post, yarn over back through, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. Now, that's your first 3 stitches worked. And your second 3 stitches are these ones just here. Now this stitch, stitch number 4, is the one that is the most awkward to work around because it's effectively tucked over in front and you've got to work the back of the stitch, so you've got to work around there like that. So if you put your fingers on either side of the stitch, it makes the stitch stand out, it makes it much easier to work around. Yarn over, remember you're working from the back, so this is the front that you're looking at here, tip it towards you, there's the back, round the post, yarn over through like that, then yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. And your next one along is just here. Yarn over, turn it towards you, this is the back of your crochet, around the post, and come back through, pull it up a little, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. And then we just have 1 stitch of the cable left to work, which is just here. Yarn over, around there like that, yarn over through 2, and yarn over through 2. Then this is the back of your cable here, and you get these almost stripes of V's going across it on the back here. So you've got 1 row here and another row that's more twisted up here. If we flip it over, this is the front of your cable, and you can start to see that the twist pattern is building. When you've done your first 2 rows of cable, every subsequent row is a little bit easier because you've already got the post stitches established. So your next row will be a bit easier, this one, and so on and so on. That's it. That's the large cable. Thank you for watching.